YouTube universe, what's going on? So tonight we're going to make a difficult meal apparently from Home Chef. It's an expert level meal for your home gamers. It's the Farmhouse fried chicken with mashed potatoes, green onion gravy, and corn. As always, we'll be going through what came in the package from Home Chef, as well as the utensils you need to prep and cook the meal. Once that's complete, we'll go through a step-by-step process of actually prepping and cooking the meal. With that said, let's get started. So the ingredients comes as follows. We have 8 fluid ounces of heavy whipping cream. We have 12 ounces of Yukon potatoes. We have 9 ounces of butter. These nice little butter chips they give us. We have 2 green onions. We have 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. We have 6 fluid ounces of canola oil. We have 4 fluid ounces of egg whites. We have 3/4 a cup of chicken breading. Zoom out a little bit there. And finally we have 8 ounces of corn kernels. Voila. Those are your ingredients. So for this meal you need a few things from your own kitchen. You'll need some extra virgin olive oil. You need some salt. You need some pepper. You need a knife, preferably chef's. You can use a potato masher. Makes things a lot easier. You need 2 containers. You need a colander. You need 2 small bowls. You need a medium pan and 2 small pots. All right, first step is we're going to rinse the potatoes, rinse the green onions, the corn, as well as rinsing the chicken and patting it dry. So everything's nice and rinsed. We're going to chop up the potatoes into approximately 1-inch dices. It's like cubes, but this is 1-inch dices. So sometimes it's cubes, which is kind of hard to have a cube when it's a round object. Anyway, so let's cut these up, and then it's going right into the water for, trying to see what it says, bear with me, 15 to 18 minutes. For it to cook faster, I have to make them smaller, since we're going to mash them anyway. So while you do this, you should set up a pot with some salt, let that boil. And that's again the reason why I cut them so small. I've received this question several times already, is because it cooks faster. A thinner item, or a piece of food, takes less time to cook. Basic physics. All right. The issue is you just gotta cut them so small. It's a tedious job. do watch your hands, your fingers, as you cut this, because cut it too close, hit one of your fingers. That was always fun. 3 more to go. Patience is key with cutting. Last one. I think I need to sharpen my blade. Alright, now I'm going to bring it over to the boiling water. Push in very gently because you don't want the water to splash. You just want it to cover the potatoes. I can spoon. Sure, it's all nice and there we go. I'm going to cut the green onions on an angle. As always, I'm going to cut the top part, the bottom part out, as close to the edge as possible. To the side, and I'm going to cut these on an angle. What I do usually is try to put them together. See if you can see what I'm doing. Alright, good. Just feed it with your thumb. And you have the nice little angle cut. Almost done. Right, all grains are done. Next on to the whites. Since this is curved a little bit, it's going to be a little hard to do it, but definitely need to sharpen my knife. All right, we made it through. There we go. Next up, we're going to, I think, bread the chicken, if I'm correct. So here we have both the cutlets. As always, I always like to rinse them and then put them in the in a piece of paper to absorb the moisture. Works for me. Comes out pretty well. Throw these out. I'm going to put salt and pepper on both sides, if I'm correct. Yep. As always, I recommend pushing it in. Turn it over. Repeat. Right, next up, we're going to get your 2 medium bowls. 1, 2, and combine the egg whites, which is this one, I believe. And a teaspoon of salt. And I'm going to get the chicken breading. Put this in the other one. I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit. So let's mix this up a little bit. We're going to dip it into the egg white, each piece of chicken, and then put it in the breading, and then we're going to get a plate on this side. Probably better to do it this way. There we go. Alright, so you take your chicken. Any excess off. Breading. Keep on flipping. And from off camera. Move this over here. Still can't see it. Let me zoom out. There we go. Next one. And ready? Let's put a little bit more on there. Shake any excess off. And let's go over to the pan and heat up some canola oil. So I want to check the oil, see how it's doing. We should be good about now. Take the chicken. You want to lay it down away from you so you don't have anything splash back at you. So there we go. You want to flip this probably every 3 to 5 minutes, give or take. So we're going to check this every 3 to 5 minutes and flip. So we've been in for about 3 minutes. We're going to flip. We're going to do this for about 10 to 14 minutes or so, give or take. So a few flips. So next up, we're going to drain the potatoes. Drain. There's a few left in here, and there's 2. This will be very hot, so please be careful. All right. Next up, we're going to transfer this into you transfer it back into the pot or into another bowl. I prefer another bowl. This is how I am. And we're going to get to work on making the mashed potatoes. So here we go. We're going to add the mashed potatoes. Just flip the chicken, by the way. And take half the butter. And the cream. You're going to put half the cream in. You put it at 1 tablespoon at a time, give or take, until you get your desired consistency. I like it somewhere in the middle. And once you get to your desired consistency, don't forget to taste it, because then you got to add some salt. Okay, get the sides. About right. let's get a spoon. Do taste that. Perfect. Get some salt. And continue to do the mashing because you want to spread that around. Try it again. A little salt, more salt. Much better. All right, so we're gonna cover this and get back up again. Then also gonna check the temperature. Beautiful. Like a nice brown, which that's what it said. And we're gonna want 165. Be careful when you do this because you can get sprayed with oil. Beautiful. The chicken's ready. Cut the heat. So now we're going to take the chicken out, lay it on a towel with the plate, let it drain for a bit, shake it a little out, any oil on top of there. There you go. And now we're going to make the corn. We're going to add the corn. There we go. The remaining butter. That's 1.5 pieces. And we're going to put it on a medium heat. And when it's for about 4 to 5 minutes, keep on stirring so the butter gets in there. And then at the end, just put about 1/2 teaspoon of salt and maybe a pinch of pepper. So when it's in, so you can see what I'm doing, just mix it around, get it all nice and heat it up, fire it up. Just basic corn, nothing special. Done. And add salt. Mix that in again. Then we'll remove it from the pot, clean the pot out, and make the gravy. Alright, so here we go with the gravy. We are going to add a teaspoon of olive oil. Add the green onions. Now you want to save a small portion of it for garnish, so just remember that you have plenty. There we go. Let that cook for about 1 to 2 minutes. So. Aroma going now. So I'm just going to mix it a little bit more. Add the cream. Add as much or as little as you want. You just want to add it until it gets a nice thick coating. You want to reduce the burner to 1 second. There we go. To a simmer, which is where it is now, and just keep on stirring it till it gets a nice coating where I'll coat the back with a spoon And we're not far from that now. Maybe a couple of minutes. So we got about 2 minutes in. You can see it's starting to coat. Back of the spoon. So let's do it for another 2 minutes and we're ready to plate the dish. So let's see how it's doing. Coats the back of the spoon very nicely. Put some salt in there. A pinch of pepper. Mix it again. Beautiful. Let's plate the dish. So I'm going to take some of the corn. Piece of chicken. And mashed potatoes. I go with the sauce. Put a little on the chicken. Let's put some in the potatoes, and what the heck, let's put some in the corn. Now some of the excess green onions, put those down there. They're all nice and happy. A little festive. Late Christmas maybe? Yeah. There you go. Ladies and gents, the Farmhouse fried chicken with mashed potatoes, green onion gravy, and corn. Voila. Hope everyone enjoyed this video. As always, any questions, comments, concerns, refunds, exchanges, just message those below. Link to the instructions and other good stuff at the website, again, below. Please like the video if you're so inclined. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And also, if you think anyone else would like to watch this video, feel free to share. Until next time, have a good night and bon appetit.